In this short tutorial, I'm going to show you how to create a journal in your Mahara ePortfolio and how to publish it to one of your pages. The first thing you're going to do is go up to the Content button up in the top bar, select that, and go down to Journals. Once you select Journals, you're going to click on the button that says Create Journal in the middle of your page, and you're going to give your journal a title. For this assignment, you're going to call your journal your Grade 9 Personal Interest Project Journal. You don't really need to put anything here unless you want to put a short description, you can, and then click on Create Journal. Now, when you go to do this, when you're actually journaling, you will go to the content button. Your journal will already be here, and you'll just simply click on New Entry. So let's just try that. Click on New Entry and put the date perhaps. So let's put March 17th, 2015, and I actually might put Journal 1 in front of that. Okay, you'll write your journal entry in here, so I'm just going to put this as a test. And then at the very bottom, you can add files. So if you want to put an image or a movie or a video or any of that thing, you can do that at this spot right here. And at the very end, you're going to hit Save Entry. But before you do that, I want to show you a couple other things up here. You could easily put a link. So let's say you found some interesting websites or something you wanted to include in there. You could put a link. If you're not sure about that link later, you can break the link. You can also add an image. However, if you add an image when you select this button, it's going to ask you for an image to already be listed here. So before you do that, you need to actually scroll down your page and add the image here so that it's actually stored in Mahara already. So you would just simply click on that, click Add a File, browse for an image, or drop it right on this spot here. And then it's already in Mahara for you to use. And then you would go here and add it in your image section. You'll notice there's not that many tools along this toolbar. If you want to see more of the tools, just click on the toolbars option, and you'll get far more things for editing. Like, for example, if you wanted to put a table, change your alignments and all that sort of thing, you can certainly do that by clicking on that bar up there. So once you've done your journal entry, and you're going to want to look at your rubric in Moodle to see what is required of your journal entry before you actually finish it, then you're going to hit Save Entry. So I have one small test journal entry here right now. If I was to come back in here the next day and do another journal, I would go to Content, go to Journals, and then I would do another journal here. Okay? Right now I'm going to hit It's Unpublished, so I'm going to click that, and it means that it's published. Oops, sorry. Now it's published. Now I'm going to go up to my portfolio, go to Pages, and I'm going to find my Grade 9 Personal Interest Project page. So I have that page here. In order to edit that page, I have to click on the Edit This Page button. So I'm going to click on Edit This Page. And now I can add anything I want from the tools and widgets on the left-hand side. If you notice, there's an option for journals. And I'm going to just take and drag the entire journal over here. Now it's going to ask me for a block title. So I need to give it a block title so that it doesn't just say journal. So I'm going to say pip journal. And I'm going to toggle this because I want it to use the journal that I've already made. You could have several journals going in Mahara, maybe for different classes. I want to make sure I get the one for this class. And it asks me how many entries. 5 might be okay, but let's say we end up doing a couple more. It won't include those. So for now, I'm going to just put a dozen. We may not end up doing that many journals, but I've got enough in there so that if I do decide to do more than 5, I can show them. I don't need to set any of these things, and I'm going to hit Save. Now if you look here on your page, you'll notice that your journal is there, and it will just keep feeding in there every time you update it on your Content tab. And that is how you store a journal on your Mahara page. When you're done, make sure you hit done.